Pass the first time. Property and Casualty Exam Prep Book. Best way to study. Welcome to the quiz. A business is closed for the weekend when a burglar breaks in, stealing several laptop computers. In the process, the burglar damages the front door and leaves a window shattered. The business owner files a claim. Under the commercial property policy, which of the following statements accurately describes how the loss to the building and the loss to the personal property, laptops, would be categorized? Is it A, both the laptops and the damage to the door and window are considered theft of business personal property? Or B, the laptops are a theft loss and the damage to the door and window is considered vandalism, both of which are typically covered perils? C, the laptops are considered a loss of business income, and the physical damage is the only covered property loss. Or D, neither loss is covered because the business was unattended, violating the policy's vacancy provision. The answer is B. Theft of contents and resulting vandalism damage to building are both covered under standard causes of loss forms, theft and vandalism. The first is wrong because building damage is separate. The third misclassifies theft as income loss. The fourth is wrong because short vacancy, weekend, does not trigger vacancy limitations. Next question. A delivery driver for a pizza restaurant uses his own personal vehicle to make deliveries. He is paid a small fee per delivery by the restaurant. While on a delivery, he runs a stop sign and causes an accident. His personal auto policy has liability limits of $25,000/$50,000. The injured party's medical bills are $40,000. How will the insurance coverage typically respond? Is it A, the personal auto policy will deny coverage because the vehicle was being used for business purposes, which is a common exclusion? Or B, the personal auto policy will provide primary coverage, and the pizza restaurant's commercial auto policy would provide excess coverage? C, the personal auto policy will cover the full $40,000 because delivery driving is considered a pleasure and business use. Or D, the claim will be split between the driver's liability and the restaurant's general liability policy. The answer is A. Personal auto policies exclude business use of the vehicle. Regular delivery is business use. Coverage is denied. The second is wrong because personal policy excludes first. The third is wrong because delivery exceeds pleasure/business allowance. The fourth is wrong because general liability typically excludes auto. Next question. A manufacturing firm has a general liability policy with a products and completed operations aggregate limit. A defective machine tool sold by the company causes an injury to a customer 3 years after it was installed. The customer files a suit. The policy covering the period when the injury occurred has a products and completed operations aggregate of $1 million. The firm has already paid 2 other claims this year from the same product line, totaling $800,000. How much will the insurer pay for this new claim? Is it A, the insurer will pay the full amount of the claim, up to $1 million, because each occurrence is separate? Or B, the insurer will pay $200,000, as that is the remaining amount of the aggregate limit for that coverage part? C, the insurer will deny the claim because 3 years have passed, exceeding the typical policy period? Or D, the insurer will pay the claim but then apply it to next year's aggregate limit? The answer is B. Products completed operations has an aggregate limit that caps total payments for all claims in that category during the policy period. Once exhausted, no more coverage is available that year regardless of new occurrences. The first is wrong because aggregate applies to all claims combined. The third is wrong because occurrence policies respond to injury date. The fourth is wrong because aggregates do not roll over. Next question. A retail store has a crime policy that includes coverage for employee dishonesty. The store manager, who has worked there for 10 years, has been stealing small amounts of cash from the register every day for the past 2 years, totaling $15,000. How will the employee dishonesty coverage respond to this loss? Is it A, the coverage will pay the full $15,000 as it is a single act of theft by one employee? Or B, the coverage will pay nothing as employee dishonesty requires a manifest intent to cause a loss, which wasn't present? C, the coverage will pay the claim, but the insurer will likely require the store to prosecute the manager? Or D, the coverage will likely apply, but the loss may be subject to the policy's limit per occurrence, and the ongoing theft may be considered a single occurrence or multiple occurrences? The answer is D. Employee dishonesty covers dishonest acts with intent to cause loss. Multiple small thefts by one person are often treated as one occurrence. The first assumes no occurrence limit issue. The second is wrong because intent exists. The third is wrong because prosecution is not always required. Next question. An insured owns a personal auto policy with collision and, other than collision, comprehensive coverage. One evening, a thief breaks a window to gain entry into the car and steals a briefcase containing a laptop from the back seat. What is the insured's coverage for this loss under the PP? Is it A, the broken window is covered under comprehensive, and the stolen laptop is covered under comprehensive as it was taken from the vehicle? Or B, the broken window is covered under comprehensive, but the stolen laptop is not covered because personal property is not covered under a PAP? C, both the broken window and the laptop are covered under comprehensive, minus the deductible? Or D, the entire loss is covered under collision because the thief collided with the car to gain entry? The answer is C. Comprehensive covers theft of the vehicle and damage from theft, window, plus contents taken from vehicle in some forms, but many PAPs exclude or limit personal property theft from auto. Standard ISO PAP covers breakage of glass and theft of vehicle parts, but not contents. However, many interpretations and endorsements cover contents stolen during theft. The most accurate is both under comprehensive. Next question. An accountant has a professional liability, errors and omissions policy. A client sues the accountant for making a mathematical error on a tax return that resulted in the client paying a large penalty and interest. Under the professional liability policy, how will this claim be considered? Is it A, the claim will be denied because it involves a known loss if the accountant realized the error after filing? Or B, the claim will be covered as it arises from a negligent act, error, or omission in the performance of professional services? C, the claim will be handled under the accountant's general liability policy because it occurred in an office? Or D, the policy will pay the penalty and interest, but not the legal defense costs? The answer is B. E&O/professional liability covers negligent errors in professional services causing financial loss. The first is wrong unless known before policy inception. The third is wrong because GL excludes professional services. The fourth is wrong because defense is included. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.